Hello students, and a very warm welcome to this lesson series on spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is the most commonly used tool in the computers today, and we will learn this with all details. Tim and Joy sits with the computer in their dad's shop and starts exploring spreadsheets. To define, a spreadsheet is a configuration of rows and columns. As we can see here on the screen, rows are the horizontal vectors, whereas the columns are the vertical vectors. Spreadsheets are primarily used to record, calculate, and compare any numeric or financial data. The value which is derived or calculated is the outcome of arithmetic expression or function. See, this is the page of a new Excel. The top bar has the access to all the functions. These series of horizontal tabs at the top is known as ribbon. The toolbars are changed using the tabs at the top. Let's quickly learn the basic concepts of a spreadsheet. A file in Excel is termed as workbook, and there are multiple worksheets available like this lower panel. As you click on this icon, we can add extra worksheets like this. These sheets can be renamed by taking the cursor on the Sheet tab like this and then typing in the name you want it to be. As you can see here, the rows are numbered numerically from top to bottom and the columns are referred by the alpha characters. Now see this live, students. Whenever you place the cursor on any cell, it looks like this, and it is called the active cell. In any particular spreadsheet, the value or function or the arithmetic expression is captured or recorded in a cell. A cell is the intersection point of a row and a column like this. You can see here how a cell is identified: A1, A2, and so on. This portion displays the cell location. Cell references are used in the case of formulas, functions, charts, other Excel commands. It is also referred to as a group or range of cells. Now, we will need to understand the navigation in a spreadsheet. The mouse can be used for all the purposes of navigation in a worksheet or workbook, apart from data entry. But remember that some important operations and common navigations can be executed by using the keystrokes in a keyboard. One cell down is the down arrow key or the enter key. One cell up is the up arrow key. One cell left is the left arrow key. One cell right is the right arrow key. Now watch these movements carefully, students. Top of the worksheet A1, keep Ctrl key pressed and then press the Home key. The cell, which is the intersection point of the last row and the last column containing data. Ctrl plus End keys. The consecutive movement to the first and last filled cells of clusters of filled cells in a row by pressing Ctrl and then the right arrow key or the End and then the down arrow key. Tim and Joy start understanding the calculation of compound interest. They quickly enter hypothetical values for principal amount, PA, rate of interest, R, period of compounding, CP, maturity amount, MA, compound interest amount, CI. We calculate with the formula as follows. A text or special character shall be treated as labels just like this. If we go back to the calculation, principal amount, rate of interest, maturity amount, and similar such fields will be taken as labels. Formulas are very important function of spreadsheet and we need to learn them well. A cell containing formula has reference to other cells like this. Another interesting concept is that computer math uses the rule of algebra. Any operations which is contained in brackets will be carried out first, followed by any exponents. Function is a special keyword which can be entered into a cell to perform and process the data. Suppose this is the example of the summation function. There are categorized function libraries on the ribbon of MS Excel. Date and time function, mathematical function, text manipulation function, logical function, other than IF, lookup and referral function, financial function. All these functions are very elaborate and have multiple aspects. Just like Tim and Joy, you need to keep practicing. With this, we close this first part of the lesson video series. See you soon in the next part. Till then, happy learning.